if anybody, I'll leave his friends to go last. But if anyone wants to say anything, just a few words of them about him, then you're more than welcome to. We can limit it for a couple people.
I met Tyrone. My lady and I, we on the home health care, and he called me out the blue one day. And he was like, I got a client for you. And I was sitting in the office, and I was like, what? And he said, let's meet up at Gloria's. And we met up at Gloria's, and it's been love ever since. We was at the wedding party. I mean, just right off the bat, instant, family. And been knowing them ever since. And it's been a tight relationship, along with the rest of the family. And it will be a long time evermore.
For all that don't know me, my name's Anita, and I'm Tyrone. I say the big sister because I'm older than Tyrone, but Tyrone thinks he's older than me. But anyway, I met Tyrone probably about 4 or 5 years ago. We have pretty much done all our marketing events together. I've enjoyed working with him and now his wife. And I just want to say happy birthday, because if I tell you, I probably call Tyrone 20 times a week. Him and Tasha just bugging him, harassing him about something every week. And we have just built this relationship. So Tyrone, I love you. Tasha, I love you. And I just hope you have a good 40, but after 40 goes downhill, your butt finna slow down, my brother. And I'm still the older sister, just FYI.
My mother, and most of you, he has been a joy for 40 years, I must say. And, he's such a great kid. I still call him my kid because he's my baby. Too short. Okay, he don't want me to tell everything, so I won't. But anyway, he's a great son. He always have been. He's a great brother to his brother. I have 2 boys, and I love him to the moon and back. I couldn't ask for anyone better. He's the love of my life, and both of them are. Okay. And I love you, sweetheart.
Mississippi, of course. Enjoy these 40 years, and may God bless you to see many more. Love you.
Hello, we about to get this party up. I met Tyrone last year when I moved to Texas from Louisiana. And the first time he heard my accent, he said, where you from? I said, Louisiana. He said, well, I'm from Mississippi. I said, hey. Then he started moving around. I said, Tyrone, what's your sign? Sagittarius. I said, oh, Sagittarius in the house. So I'm a November 24, but I'm still older than you. So happy birthday, and I love you. And Tasha.
I hadn't met him yet. And so I tell my folks, hey, I need to do a referral. And they tell me, okay, well, Tyrone said this and Tyrone said that. I don't know no Tyrone. I mean, so he had already just kind of taken over my whole staff, not even knowing. And the point of the story is that he's never met a stranger. And when I finally met him, I mean, it was just like total chemistry. He's just a really good guy. I want you to say, hey, welcome to the 40-year-old club. The boys here. I appreciate you. Thanks for everything you've done, man.
The roasting session.
Tyrone. I met Tyrone 33 years ago, so it's a lot longer than 4 and 5. Me and Tyrone was the first, we were the only boys in our history class. Only boy. Ever since then, he's been my man. Ever since then, he's been my man. We grew up, maybe a mile apart, quarter mile apart, whatever. But But this is really a true friend. This is the man who got me to Texas, changed my whole life, saved my life. You my man. Happy 40, boy.
Just want to like to say happy birthday to my brother. I love you with all my heart, man. Happy 40.
Just want to say, just like when Tyrone brought me out here, you know, I remember when we was back in the day, the skating ring. You know, you think he danced now, should have seen him dance, Tootsie Rolling and everything. Just, wow. But I mean, he brought me out here. But, I mean, that's my boy. That's my brother. I love him. Happy birthday, boy.
They pretty much said everything. I've been Tyrone all my life. Biggest heart of anybody I know. If you know him, he'll give you his last. He's the most consistent person I know. He never changes. He's always that big smile, big personality, and to help anybody, whether it's a stranger or not. For that, we all love him. As you can see, the message is consistent. You got a big heart, man. We joke, we play, but at the end of the day, you're one of the only people that I think we all know we can call on. No matter where we at, you'll come get us, you'll save us. When I graduated from college, he was there for me when I was on the bottom. For that, I'm forever grateful. For that, I'll forever love you. You're my brother, you're my boy, you're my best friend, you're my everything. I know it sounds cliche, but that's Tyrone Bowie, man. He just makes he makes the hardest man wimp up a little bit. So, and
Man, stop.
that's it though. Other than that, he gonna keep a party. He gonna be dancing in a minute. So y'all he gonna be sweating with his jacket off. That's Tyrone Bowie. But man, we love you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, we all grew up together. This whole little clique up here, and of course, his boy, his brother, man. This is his big brother standing behind us. I don't know why you're so short on words, but Tyrone is a very special cat. I know y'all see him now with his suits on, but I remember when he was wearing the button-down shirt under the football jersey. Right. You got a picture. Yeah, blue button down under the shoulder pads with the yeah, remember that? The cyclone.
Y'all wrong.
Yeah. But it goes deeper than that. I mean, I remember we used to share clothes. We used to have to share clothes to get to school. I mean, really humble beginnings, and it was a whole maturation process to take us where we are now as men. So I remember when I first moved here, I graduated from college, I didn't have anything, and Tyrone was a true inspiration to me because he was the first person that I knew out of our clique that was truly doing things. Tyrone was building a home, and I used to ride around with him every day just in awe. Didn't have anything. I was sleeping on his floor. And now, you know what, fast forward 10 years later, we all have homes and we're celebrating our 40th birthday, and Tyrone's a very special guy. He is, man. He is a giving guy, and he's gonna really give it to y'all tonight. I'm telling y'all, Tasha put a meme on Facebook. What Tasha? There you go. The dude with the white heat in the drawers. That's gonna be Tyrone tonight. You know, I know you have a lot of fancy people in here, really dressed up, looking really nice tonight, but Tyrone's gonna figure out a way to make everybody just take all that off and just really have a good time tonight, because that's what he's about, celebrating life. So, to life, happy birthday, my man.
Alright, let's go.
I'm sure you all have thought about you, but I didn't. I've been over this guy for a very long time. And we've had our ups and downs and our back and forth. One thing I can say about Tyrone, his favorite little slogan is, yeah. Anybody knows him knows that's him. So from me to you, Mr. Bowie, just give me your favorite word of anything. Don't make me ask you for a definition.
Gotta get it.
Gotcha.
I got you.
Gotta get it, and I got you. All right. Thinking about you makes me think about easy Sunday mornings. There's no complaint getting on my knees, getting up every Sunday morning. Going to church and making sure that my family and everything that they need is all right. And in the meantime, I always make sure that I check on my friends because they mean so much to me as well. So when I say that I gotta go get it, man, I gotta go get it and I gotta get everything to make sure that my friends and everyone that comes into my life is successful. I refuse to see anybody fail. Why? Because my heart is bigger than Texas, even though I'm kicking it from the boots of Mississippi. Man, this is where I reside. And I choose to be friendly with all of those that are around me because you see, my heart runs deep. Man, there's something inside of me that likes to put a smile on people's faces. All right, like mine. So everywhere I go and every place that I walk into, before you hear my name, you'll hear my smile knocking at your door. Because my heart believes in seeing, my heart believes in free, and I know I'm getting close up on you, but I need you to understand that me and you have had our ups and downs, but I refuse to walk away from you because you're a real man.
Come on. All right.
Not very many of those left. You see, you may have 20,000 different faces, but all of them are consistent in the same. They don't never change. That's right. So for me, to you, Tyrone Bowie, a man who loves his family unconditionally, a man who would take his friends to the top of the mountain and ride down low with them, a man who will not turn away from anybody and say, I don't have nothing for you, but if he don't got it, he gonna go get it. So I say to you, Tyrone Bowie, welcome to the 40 Club. At 45, baby, it looks good on me. I'll see you in a couple of years and see how it looks on you. All right.